Hey everybody, Pete Weitzel here, the Wargaming Strongman, coming to talk about more 8th edition news. My initial plan for 8th edition coverage was mostly to talk about things when there was a big lull, but GW hasn't let up with any of the news coming out, and I think that's an awesome thing. I can't wait. Every day I check to see what new stuff is coming out. Now, from the new stuff that's come out, it's been real interesting. As you can see, especially my local meta and the guys I see with on Facebook and them talking about it, they're really excited, and I mean that gets me more excited coming into 40k new. I can't wait. But the big thing I want to talk about is the mechanics that are being worked in to the new game. It's being worked in very much Age of Sigmar style, but modified or refined or whatever you want to say for 40k. It's being adapted. The best mechanics you can clearly see are Age of Sigmar. They are definitely coming out of there, but they're being adapted and refined to fit the 40k gameplay. Things such as rending, which will basically replace AP values, which came from Age of Sigmar. It simplifies the game. Movement values for specific units. That is more. It does come from Age of Sigmar, but I also got told it's like second edition 40k, which I think is a nice throwback to. And they're going through the previous editions to find things that worked for the game and bringing them back into the new edition. It seems almost like they're cherry picking the best of what they had before and throwing it into the new edition, and then making it all work together as one harmonious synergy type unit or whatever you want to call it. But it definitely is. It's cool to see what they're coming out. Like today, they just came out with the units for the information for, I think it was super heavies or something like that. And it's made it interesting that you don't see the super heavies being a true Death Star where they have the same weapon skill, ballistic skill, and all that, and the same movement, even though they have X hull points left, or like they have one hull point left. As you can see, like I think they use the Gorkanaut or whatever as an example. Their stats will change as they acquire wounds, or if you want to talk about the old way, lose hull points. And I think that's a cool way to reflect a lot of things going on in the game as you play. It's going to put narrative spins on things. Like you can see knights. I know they have weapons destroyed and things like that, but I mean, like knights, as they take damage, they're lumbering down the field or whatever until they finally get the last kill shot and go down in a wonderful blaze of glory and explode. But yeah, it's been a lot of interesting things. I mean, I should have covered everything that's been going on, but it's honestly so much has come out, and it's exciting to see GW do this. Now, with 8th edition coming around the corner, I've actually stopped looking at buying any 40k anything, mostly because there's been a lot of rumors going around about the possible change of scale with a lot of the Marines, and I play 2 Marine armies. So that's just my opinion. That's basically what I'm stopping doing now. I mean, I still have my Imperial Knights. I have, Space Wolves, Death Watch. Maybe even thinking about picking up Orcs at some point. I just think they look cool more than anything. But I think they'll be really viable in 8th edition with a lot of the rule sneaks and things like that they've shown, the leaks. But I think it's just been it shows that there's a lot more. It's going to come down to how you build your army and how you play your army, not just what breaks the system. So I personally think it's a great way to move the game forward in a way that will move away from just tournament players and things like that. It'll come down to who's going to be better on the field and not just who builds the bigger Death Star. So now that it seems like we're moving away from the Death Stars and into something more, I mean, imaginative or whatever you can do, and it's going to be fun to see what comes of all this. Again, we don't know the release date of 40 of the new 8th edition. It should, I imagine the rumors are saying it's going to be sometime in June due to memos being passed around to GW stores with days off. But I think going into the last few weeks here, I am going to try and cover things day by day as they come out. So I'm not just putting out this big long video of trying to gloss over everything real quick. I just wanted to talk about, everything that's gone on, how excited I am. Hopefully you guys are excited too for 8th edition. I personally can't wait. With all the new mechanics and things, it'll be an exciting time. And the nice thing is everybody will be learning this basic whole new system together. We'll kind of all be coming in fresh face and things like that, except for some of the guys who played previous editions where some of the stuff was in it. It'll be fun, and I can't wait. But with all this said, I'm gonna start trying to cover it out day by day. Put out just a short video going over what was talked about in the new leaks. So anyway, I will hopefully see you guys tomorrow with a new video on whatever GW puts out tomorrow. And yeah, have fun getting your everything ready for 8th edition. Paint up. That's just my personal opinion. Just paint everything you got now. Get it out of the way. Don't really be in a hurry to buy anything new. Just paint up what you got. Relax, so that way you come into 8th edition with a new army, or a bigger army, or whatever. Because now would be the time to pick up a new army if you want to try it out. I mean, there's Shadow Wars, and if you want to try a small skirmish thing, pick up enough for a small kill team size game, 200 points or so. And then that way, when 8th edition drops, you can apply, the kill team rules with 8th edition, because I don't think they're going to release a kill team game. So just, if you want to do that, do that. I think it's just a great way to get ready. Gives you something different, something to think about, because who knows when GW is finally going to drop this new edition. So yeah, have fun painting, guys, getting ready for 8th edition, and I will see you guys later.